Hi everyone, I'm driristian in case I don't know you, and I'm a fourth year medical student and graduating in a month, which is really exciting. But then intern year it's going to start in about a month and a half, so that's not exciting. But I wanted to make this video because I realized that I kind of talked about my story and why I became a health and fitness coach and why I decided to start on this body transformation and health and fitness journey, but I realized a lot of you might not know and might not have seen that post because that was about like a month and a half ago. So I wanted to take this time to make this video for you guys to really tell you about myself and why I got into this. So basically, for just a little bit about my background, I was a health and exercise science major and in undergrad, and I loved it. And I took my first nutrition course then, and I realized how much the average person doesn't know about nutrition. Just like proper nutrition, like you need carbs to burn fat, because sometimes a lot of people do like a no carb diet and they're wondering why they don't lose weight, and that's why. So there's just things like that I feel like every person should know but don't know because they haven't taken a nutrition course, and that was just a simple basic nutrition course too. So and then during medical school I realized that we really don't know much about nutrition. We learn the biochemical components of nutrition and what breaks down and what molecules, but we don't learn about the applicable part. I guess the biochemical part is applicable, but you know what I mean. Like, you don't learn the part that's actually going to help the patients and actually going to help people around you. And so this is such a problem. And we're leaning towards more preventive medicine, which is great, but I feel like there's still a missing link. There's still an issue with that. Like, we as healthcare professionals, as doctors, we tell our patients, oh, you have to exercise and eat less and exercise, and that's how you're going to lose weight, which is true, but if you don't give them guidance, they're not going to do it. They're not going to start, following what you say, especially, which I've seen a lot, is that a lot of doctors don't practice what they preach. They don't, exercise, and some are overweight and some are even obese, and I'm just like, why are your patients going to listen to you if you don't exemplify that which they tell you to be? So that was a driving force of me wanting to be a health and fitness coach, and I just never knew that this was a thing that I could do without a certification, without anything like that, and I didn't know that I could be a part of something this awesome until recently. So then, yeah, so that's that's a little bit about me background wise, but I really wanted to talk to you guys about my actual personal story. And so all my life I have struggled with my self-image issues, body image issues, self-confidence, self-esteem, all those issues, and I think most of it is because of how I was brought up. So I was raised in a very strict, Asian family, and it was always never about, oh, you did really well on this, good job. It was about, hey, you got a 99 on that exam, where's the one extra point? It was always like, what can you do to improve? What can you do better? Not about, that's great that you did well on whatever accomplishment you made. Now, yeah. You get what I mean. Words are really hard today. So being raised in that kind of environment where you're never good enough, you're never smart enough, why can't you be like that person? Because Asian parents, they gather around and basically they like to brag about their kids, which I understand that, but sometimes a little too much to the point where their kids start to feel like they're inadequate, that they're not good enough, that they really haven't accomplished much, even if they're like valedictorian of their class in like college or something like that. So being raised in that kind of environment really influenced me, and I